Hi replay viewers! How are you guys?
I got it.
Look at this do. It's rocking, isn't it? Hey guys, so I'm getting my roots done right now. Hey Katie Bell, thanks for joining. I'm getting my...
Hey Miss Katie Bell!
I'm getting my roots done at the moment because I have an announcement that I'm going to make on either Sunday or Monday, and basically it just means I want to look and feel good for Monday, and yeah, so getting my roots done. You guys ask me sometimes if I dye my hair. I highlight it, so I like to stay with my natural color, but sometimes when you have like surgeries or something like that, it'll change up your hair tint, so I just like to keep it highlighted and keep the roots, I dye them my natural color, if that makes any sense at all. But anyway, so I just thought I'd hang out with you guys a little bit, see what's going on with you guys, and yeah, I thought you could just enjoy a good laugh at this hairdo. It's something else, I'm telling you what. My hairstylist is my amazing mother right here.
Hi Fairy Peeps!
When your mom really apparently can do every single thing in the world. So she's helping me with this, and then this weekend I'm going to be doing my nails, so maybe we can periscope while I'm doing that. Maybe we can chit chat a little bit, and yeah, so I'm going through my wardrobe today too. Have you guys done that? Have you gone through your wardrobe to get spring ready? Because I did that, and then winter came back. We had like freezing temperatures.
Winter 2.0.
Yeah, was winter like the retake, part 2. And you know, like every movie, you know, part 2 is never as good as part 1. So yeah, it only lasted a few days, and I had to change out all of everything I was doing for clothing, and then I got to change it back. So, and I am going to be, hey guys, thanks for joining. I'm just hanging out with you guys. Getting some highlights going on. I've got a really exciting day on Monday, so I thought, well, just do my highlights. So, what are you guys up to on this, what is it, Friday afternoon? Are you excited? Like, the weekend's coming, guys. You've almost made it.
Are you going to tell them what I'm doing?
My mom, yeah, you might have to help me out, but my mom and dad, they're so cute. If you met them on Periscope, you know they go on a date every week, and they do all these really cool things together. And hang on a minute, my printer right here is acting funky. Okay, I fixed it. I fixed it with my foot, guys. Talent. Anyway, so yeah, my mom is going to the Cornbread Festival. Remember I aired Farm Day for you guys? Do you need me to move?
You're good.
Remember I aired Farm Day for you guys? Yeah, so really Alabama, y'all.
It's not in Alabama, it's in Tennessee.
Oh, I'm sorry, it's in Tennessee. And they
at
have
the Lodge Cast Iron Factory.
Okay, so have you ever seen maybe at your grandma's house or your mom's house like a really heavy, what looks like a frying pan but isn't quite, and it's crazy heavy, or like a dish that goes in the oven that's crazy heavy? Well, that's what we call cast iron, and oh my gosh, if you drop that on your foot, ouchie. So they're going to this Cornbread Festival, and it's one of only a few days out of the year that you get to actually go to, you actually get to go to the Lodge factory, and you get to see like how it's all made. And hello Taylor Peters 43. You get to see how it's all made. You get to see, what else do you get to see? I guess you get to see maybe the accidentals, like the things
Actually what's really cool is that they show you how they make the cast iron for all the different kinds of pots and frying pans and every other thing. And of course your dad, he's an engineer. So he loves seeing how they go about the effort of making it. And one of the coolest things is cast iron is made from scrap iron. Well, iron has to be melted at an extremely high temperature. Well, they have the, I guess for lack of a better term, huge heating cauldrons there.
Hi, Gorilla 16.
And you get to see them heat up and actually make a cast iron pot while you're there. And that is really cool.
Is it like how at Krispy Kreme you get to see the donuts made?
Yeah, how they come off of the thing?
Yeah.
Yeah, it is like that. And they show you every single little step that it has to go through, which is really cool because you would never guess in a million years it took that many steps to make a pot. But it takes quite a few steps to make a pot, and I have to say, it does make you appreciate them a whole lot more.
Because they are super, super duper expensive, so it's kind of...
Well, actually, no, they're not really that expensive.
Oh.
But they will last forever.
I thought they were.
Okay, they're not a pan at Walmart.
See, I'm thinking that.
They're not made out of aluminum. They are made out of cast iron.
Hey, thanks for joining.
What I've noticed is that your particular generation doesn't value so much the ability to hold on to something for a very long time.
Do we, guys? Is that true? Do we value longevity?
I don't think you guys really do. Whereas my generation and before then, you know, like I would have had cast iron passed down from my grandma to me, then to you. I do have one piece of cast iron from my grandma, but my mom had some medical problems and wasn't really able to hold the cast iron because it was so heavy.
Katie says you're not describing me. What do you mean? Oh, Katie says...
she does appreciate
yeah,
it.
she said she has a lot of stuff. Katie, do you have cast iron stuff? You do? Yeah.
Well, now how old is Katie? Is she in your generation?
I mean, she's just a couple years older than me.
Well, good for you, Katie.
Yeah, good for you.
Good for you.
Props to Katie.
Yeah, that makes me happy to hear that, Katie.
Oh, she says it's she likes to camp, so she says definitely for camping and also in the house.
I bought one of my best friends their camping Dutch oven that has the handle that you hold on to before you put it on the hot coals. She was really excited about that. I got that for her a couple years ago.
She was stoked. She made some really good jerk chicken in it.
Oh, yeah.
It was amazing.
Amazing. They're really, you know, the flavor that you get out of cast iron, you don't really get anywhere else. And another thing about your generation is everybody gets all germophobic because you don't wash cast iron in the dishwasher. You don't wash it with soap and water. You just wash it with warm water.
Oh, Katie agrees that the flavor, I think it's the flavor she's agreeing with. Hi, Katie, Hannah 16.
Because if you wash it in water with detergent, first of all, you take all the seasoning out. And what seasoning means is the ability to keep it from, what's the word I'm hunting for, Katie?
Flavor.
No, not flavor.
Oh, somebody just asked what I'm doing, guys. Just interlude.
We're talking cast iron, but we're dyeing hair at the same time. Just the roots.
Yeah, I have an exciting thing to announce about my Monday coming up, and I will announce that either Sunday or Monday. And I want to look very nice. Dyeing your hair blonde. I'm naturally blonde, guys. So if you look at the ends, like this part, that's my natural color. But I recently had some surgeries and stuff, and sometimes that makes your hair tint look funny. So I just like to dye my roots or do highlights until it gets back to normal. So right now we have my lovely, when you're a mom, I guess you really can do anything. I've decided when you push a baby out of you, you get superpowers, like rock star superpowers. Because she can do anything.
Oh, you're fine.
And so all I had to do was I went to Sally's today and bought some really great products, and she's being so sweet to do this for me because you guys know at the salon it's like $1 gajillion. So I'm like, no.
Not when Mama can do it.
When Mama C continues, I will try to help her figure out what she was. I think Katie's telling me to shut up. Go ahead, Mama.
Oh, okay. So once you wash cast iron, you take the seasoning out. The seasoning is what makes it non-stick. And seasoning is really nothing more than the oils and stuff from different foods.
So is it not non-stick immediately?
Well, it actually depends on what brand of cast iron you buy. If you buy Lodge cast iron, they pre-season, which is another thing they show you at the factory. They show you all about how they spray on the seasonings before you get it. And when you get a cast iron pan that is seasoned, it almost looks a little bit shiny and maybe
shiny thing.
a pretty shiny thing. Well, it's not exactly pretty. It's sort of a black cast iron pot. You know, that's kind of like where you get that phrase, you want to be the pot or the kettle because they're both black. That's, you know, from cast iron because it's all black.
My mom said, oh, Katie says, be right back. Hi, Neb something. I'm sorry, I'm too far away to read it. You're like, what the heck is going on? Well, I am, I like to keep my roots fresh. What you doing?
I'm just waiting. Just wanting to say hey to the little people in the box. Hi, people in the box.
20 miles is good. What you talking about, Willis?
20 miles in good.
What you talking about?
Okay.
Anyway, the person who asked me what we were doing, she's a robot. No, she's not. No, she's not. She's a really good friend of mine. But I think she may have, like, made a typo or something. Anyway, I like to... My hair is naturally blonde, but the roots, depending on the time of year, tend to tint funny. So I like to keep my roots bright, and I have a special announcement about something I'm excited to do on Monday. It was me who asked. Okay, I'm sorry. Well, I'm telling you. Yeah, that's what we're doing. So we're just getting my hair pretty. This weekend I'll be doing my nails. I may periscope that so that you guys can just, like, hang out with me, you know, whatever.
Is anybody out there dyeing their hair?
So what are you guys doing? I mean, it's almost, cheers to the freaking weekend, guys. You were almost made it.
The freaking weekend?
Yeah, it's an old Nicki Minaj song.
Oh.
So it's 2:30 on a Friday. I bet you guys are like, cannot wait to get out of work or school and get home. What are you doing? Obviously watching me. Other than that, what are you doing? What are you procrastinating from? I want to know.
Anybody planting anything?
Probably not while they're watching this. Hey guys, thanks for joining. What's up? We're getting a glamorous look at me today. I never show this to the world, so you guys,
She can't say never anymore.
I can't say never anymore. My whole Periscope journey started out one night when I had terrible insomnia, and one of my favorite things to do is, quote-unquote, come home and get ugly. And what I mean by that is come home, put my hair like on the top of my head, totally undo whatever styling I did. Thanks for that heart. I saw that. That was great. Totally undo anything that it was previously. You know, change clothes, get into clothes that are probably 8 sizes too big because they're so comfy. Thank you for those hearts. You guys know I do a contest. So every Periscope, whoever gives me the most hearts gets a shout out. And on my Twitter, you get a big shout out too, because I want to help you guys grow your following. Also, if you reach 5,000 hearts, you definitely get one. So like, if 2 of you do that, I will give the shout out to both of you. Or if you want it through Instagram, I do that too. So I'm loving those hearts. Let's see who's giving me all these hearts. I'm going to tell you thank you. Katie Booth, there you are. You want another shout out, girl. Katie Holster, you got 9. Come on, girl. You can press the button on that. Katie Booth, I'll give you another shout out, sure. Absolutely. People will think we're promoting each other. Alright, Katie Bell's giving me some more hearts. Katie, I will promote you like crazy. You know I will. She's also a friend of mine, but, you know. You get to 5,000 hearts, and I will promote the heck out of you. Hello from Canada. Hi, hello, Canada.
Oh, Canada. Hi, Canada. Hi, Canada.
Hello, Canada, eh? So, in the news bites yesterday, I hear Canada is trying to legalize recreational marijuana by next year. What are your thoughts on that, since you're from Canada? Oh, Canada. That's all I know. Your wife is from Huntsville? Oh, how cool. What part of Huntsville is she from? Do you know?
Maybe
Loving those hearts. Loving those hearts. You guys are doing good. In a few minutes, I'll do a heart check and let you know how far you've gotten. Don't stop. Don't stop believing. Or hearting on my Periscope. Okay. Dear Heart Lane. I am not familiar with Deer Heart Lane, but then again, I haven't lived here like forever, just for a little bit.
Deer Heart Lane.
That's where he said his wife is from.
Is that a street? Is it a section?
I assume you're
Because
telling me
I've
the
been
street.
here for a long time, so I should know where this is.
Yes, he says it's a street.
It's a street. Is it downtown or somewhere near 5 Points?
Hello, Ken69. How are you? Hello, Max.
What did he say?
03
Street.
456. How are you? You guys are seeing. I've never taken a picture of this and posted it anywhere. Oh, I was telling you guys about the way I started on Periscope is a great story. I have trouble with insomnia, so one night I was telling you about what I love to come home and get ugly, get in clothes that are comfy, put my hair up on my head, wipe off all the stuff on my face, just get comfy, right? Well, I had done that, so I wasn't looking too hot, let's just put it that way. And I had rolled around in my bed 12 million times. I couldn't sleep. And I think they say sleep deprivation, you think if they legalize marijuana, a lot of Americans will go to Canada to visit. Yes, that's what we talked about in my news bites. We talked about how potentially the border control needs would change for people leaving, not coming in. Anyway, so I was not looking great, y'all. And I was rolling around and everything, so then my hair looked even crazier. And they say sleep deprivation can affect your body just as bad as drugs do. Ow.
Oh, was that your eye?
That was my eye. Okay. So if I'm not blind by the end of this, I'll tell you the story. Okay. Thank you. Okay. Anyway.
So sorry, honey.
Katie goes, she makes herself sound worse than it really was. Well, thank you, Katie. Appreciate that, but that's how I felt. Anyway, they say sleep deprivation can be just as bad as a drug, right? Well, I agree, because I think it was a sleep deprivation that made me decide, I'm gonna Periscope to the whole freaking wide world that look I had. For about 3 hours. Hi to you too. Thanks for joining. Yeah, Katie, the cool story, I tell you a story about Katie. Katie Holster, you guys definitely make sure to follow her. She does a cool daily thing, and I'm trying to convince her to do a little cooking kind of fun show, because her and her boyfriend are adorable, and they cook together all the time. Lord knows, I need a man that cooks. Anyway, the cool story, though, is that night, when I was, Miss Crazy Insomniac Weirdo Girl, are you from Morocco? Viva Morocco. Hello, Morocco. So, yeah, I decided to Periscope that evening, and Katie told me that she had the Periscope app on her phone for, she said, probably maybe a couple years. I don't know. It was a long time, and she's like, but I never really used it. And so that very night, you guys, talk about something being meant to be. That very night, she thought, it's just taking up room on my phone, so I want to either delete it or see what it is. So she just decided to check it out, see what it was. And on top of that, happened to join my specific Periscope. And I Periscoped 3 times that night, I believe, because I kept thinking I could go to sleep and then couldn't. And so she apparently joined that night. And so that's, we have become very good friends. So that's our friend anniversary. But that's a short little story about me. I think her handle now is Katie Holster, but it used to be Katie Bell. So that's what I call her.
She changed it?
Yeah.
Oh, Miss Katie Bell.
I always call her my little Katie Bell. Oh, the guy said, actually, my wife said she's from Gayhart Drive near Lake Park. Oh, okay. Well, that's really cool that she's from here. Holla to another
Huntsvillian.
Huntsvillian.
Did she go to high school here?
Yeah, does she go to school here at all? Any schools? Middle, elementary, high school?
Yeah, middle, elementary, high. She's probably not sitting there with him. He's probably thinking, I don't know. I have no idea.
That's okay. Just shout out to her from us. That's cool.
As long as you remember your anniversary, sweetheart,
Johnson.
and her birthday, you're good. Johnson? Okay, cool. I know right where that is. I went to Butler.
Look at that. Connections.
Yeah, and does she know they closed Butler this year?
Yeah, they closed it down.
And they're considering closing Johnson.
Really?
Yeah.
You guys, I'm
Johnson,
about to
they had some good football players there, let me tell you what.
Heart count time. All right. Okay, I gotta get a little closer here to read. Katie Holscher. Ooh, you're coming in on 2,000, as well as Katie Booth. Ooh, it's the challenge of the Katies. Go Katies, go Katies, go Katies. Oh, he said yes, they knew, and it's very sad. Yes, it is sad, especially when you drive by. You could, look at this beautiful view you're getting.
Although I have to say,
it's, wow.
You know, high school, especially
High
Butler,
school.
it always kind of looked like a prison. So, yeah. But it is very sad. I mean, the numbers of kids they had the last year was sad. It was just sad.
You guys are getting a brilliant, like, up my nose shot right now. This is beautiful. What else do you guys want to talk about? I said that this was also Q&A.
Do you have any men watching? Oh, yeah, you do. From the little fella whose wife is from here.
Yeah. I told you guys that...
this is what women go through to be beautiful for you men.
Oh my gosh, women go through a lot. Huntsville is a very progressive town for the South. I'm originally from Brooklyn. You're from Brooklyn!
Yeah.
I know I say that terribly. I just like trying.
A lot of Southern girls marry you adorable Yankees.
It's really crazy. Like, Huntsville is a very different little place, you know.
Yeah,
when you think of the South, when you think of the South, you don't think... If you move to Huntsville and you look at this, guys, I look gorgeous. If you think of the South, hello from France. Hello, hello. Thanks for joining. You met in Bible college at South Carolina. Oh, so sweet.
That's precious.
You guys are
I love that.
Depressing me. No man. Anyway, yeah. So
my husband and I met at Sunday school. We did.
They met, dated, were engaged and married in 11 months. They've been married now for 29 years, going on 30 next year. And they got married at 19 and 21. Yep. So there's hope, guys. If you, you know, they worked for it for sure. But, you know, when you're dedicated to something, you do it. And they were dedicated. So make sure it's the right person and, you know.
I would say let God pick out the person for you. Don't force anything.
Yeah, well.
If you pick out the wrong person for yourself, it's not fun.
Yeah, you hear a lot of stories, and it's like after she married so and so, you know, this happened in her life, and you're like, poor thing. Like, she didn't know what she was doing. Is that your mom? Yes, this is my mama. Hey, she is. Like I said, I think when you push baby out of you, you become like a super woman, and she has a million skills, and so all I did was I bought some really great products from Sally's, and she is being kind enough to come and be my stylist today. Oh, they said, hi Mama, you're beautiful.
Aw, thank you, little sweet peeps.
She is beautiful. I'm glad I have her genes. You should see my daddy too. He's quite handsome.
Yes, he is. I have to agree. Her daddy is very handsome. He has to wear glasses now because he hit the big 5-0.
Oh, he's so upset about that. But you guys, if you saw a picture of him, he doesn't dye his hair at all. But it's like, it's darker than my mom's hair.
Yeah, and it's thick hair.
You could hang him from the ceiling by his hair and he would not fall down.
Plus hers is the same way. Mine not so much. Mine's like baby fine hair. But good Lord gave me plenty of hair to enjoy, so I'm going to enjoy it.
He said, I'd rather look at Mama all day instead of Daddy. I'm assuming that you're a guy. Katie said my dad's adorable. And this guy said my wife misses Huntsville. Did you say her brother, I think? Sorry, it went by, but I think it said your brother's in Hazel Green. That's cool.
Oh, that's not far away from where we are.
No, I know Hazel Green. Did you get here really well?
I did. There's extra even.
Okay. Around my ears.
Yeah.
And then did you pull through?
How long? What is your wife from here? Yes.
Yes.
Is your wife actually from Huntsville?
Yes, that's what he said.
And how long did she get to live here? Are her mom and daddy here?
Ooh, that feels good.
Like a little spider up in your hair.
Ew.
Hey, that's a pretty shot right there.
Guys, screenshot this. I look
so
attractive right now.
Oh, is she does she have siblings that are still here? If so, I bet they all miss each other.
Ooh, look at these hearts. We're getting good ones. Katie, go, girl, go. Katie Holscher is closing in on 3,000. And I don't know, where did my other Katie go?
Yes, her brother. She has a brother. Well, at least Mama's not all by herself. She does have a brother here. That's good.
I told you guys, though, in the title, this was also going to be like a question and answer thing. Y'all have any questions?
Okay.
Her sisters live in Slapout, Alabama. I was just reading about funny towns in Alabama and the history behind their names.
Let's see, what's the one that Aunt Sherry's kids live in? Not her kids, her family. Lick Skillet. We have a place here called Lick Skillet.
Yep, I forgot what it was, guys. I'm sorry, but I read the history on that too. Very entertaining.
I'm not really sure I'd want to say I was from Lick Skillet. But, you know, everybody's got to be from somewhere.
Yeah, why not? All right, Katie Holscher, let's see where you're at. Ooh, you're doing good, girl. You've surpassed 3,000. Go, Katie, go, Katie, go, Katie, go. Go, Katie, go, Katie, go, Katie, go.
Oh, who joined us?
I can't quite read it, but hello to the new person. You guys have any questions for me? I put in the title, this was also Q&A, but I haven't.
Really? Wouldn't y'all like to be this beautiful with your hair all gooped up?
Oh. No, don't say
that.
that.
I don't look like this. One time she and I went to Canada. Oh, Canada. Yes, we went there.
I just asked them for questions and you're just talking.
Well, they can still ask questions. I can't hear them interrupt me. We went to Canada and we went on the Maid of the Mist. I got soaking wet, like soaking drowned rat
Hi,
wet.
Rocco.
I looked terrible. Went in the bathroom. I looked awful. I turn around and look at this thing. She looks gorgeous. And I'm thinking, really? Really?
It didn't happen. She wants to know which wrap. I think my mom likes the Disney wraps the best. But I think, Katie, we'll talk later. But I think what she told me what she wanted to order is the lotion. Which really, she said she once had a sample. And
I did, and I loved it. You should give a shout out.
Did you pull it through it all? Like,
yes.
Okay.
Told you that I
Cool.
did. You don't want too much.
Well, now it says Katie Bow. That's funny.
There's a
Katie's
look for
been
you.
trying to. Guys, look, this is not attractive. Oh, this is why I don't have a man. I broadcast things like this.
Hey, at least you give the men something to laugh at.
I have to let it sit for a minute, you guys. I should do. It's a long story with your hair. Mama, see those Disney. Yes, I told her about that, Katie. I did.
Okay.
So I'm thinking it's got to sit for a sec. So I'm thinking about doing news bites with this look.
Oh my.
Because, yeah. Why not?
Okay.
Why the heck not? Are you sure it's all good here? Yep.